So in our previous tutorial, we learned about Tassel for citing our images using Creative Commons. So what we're going to do now is we're going to find our images and we're going to create a table to organize those citations. So the first thing I want you to do is in Google Drive, create a table, and for this project, you're only getting a couple of images. So let's have the table be 4 by 4. And then, of course, you're going to name these title, and then author, and then source, and license. Okay, now one awesome thing about Google Drive is you can actually do your research right from Google Drive. So you're going to go up to Tools, and you're going to click on Research, and we're going to be researching images. So by default, in this tool, you're researching everything like you're doing the search in Google, but we're going to go down, we're going to click on images, and then we need to make sure that we change this usage right from not filtered by any license to free to use, share, or modify even commercially. Okay, so now I am going to actually look for an image of Harriet Tubman. Okay, and here are some images. This one looks like one I'd like to use, so it opens it up in a new window. Now notice it takes me to Wikipedia. It doesn't take me to that actual image, so I have to click on that image, and it tells me that this image is actually in public domain. So I already know that this is the source to the image. Now remember, it took me to Wikipedia. That is not the source of the image. The source of the image is the site when you click on the image. So I'm going to copy that, and I'm going to go back over to my table, and I'm going to paste it in source. I know that that image is in public domain, so I'm just going to type in public domain, which is nice. It's always nice when an image is in public domain to use for projects. And then I'm going to go down here. The title of this image looks to be just Harriet Tubman, and it looks like it's by H. Seymour Squire. So I'm just going to copy that. And I'm going to go back over here and put the author here, and then the title is Harriet Tubman. Now, one thing that's really important for your project is that you download the images you find in the highest quality possible. So I'm going to hide these details actually, and notice there's this little arrow right here pointing down. So when I click on that, that means download the file. Now notice there are different sizes that you can download this image as. I want you to download the original file because that's the biggest that it's going to be, and then just save it. And where you save it, it's going to go to my downloads. I'm in Firefox, but if you're in a different browser, sometimes it goes, it'll ask you where you want to download it. So just keep that in mind. Okay, so that's an example of getting an image that's public domain. But since we were talking about Creative Commons licenses, I'm going to scroll down here and I'm going to grab a Creative Commons license. So I'm going to click on this one. Okay, and this image is actually from Flickr, and I know from the previous lesson that this icon means buy. So what I'm going to do is, I know the title, I'm thinking the title of this image is Harriet Tubman Centennial Commemoration. So I'm going to go and paste that in here. The author is, I already forgot, but it looks like it's J. Baker. Paste that in here. And then the source, just copy the URL and paste it in here. Now the license is going to be CC for Creative Commons, and then I just have to type in buy in all caps. Now notice in Flickr, for downloading this image, it's a very similar icon. It has the down arrow. I'm going to click on it, and of course I want the largest size, so I'm going to click on original, and I'm going to save that image.